It was considered one of the top restaurants in Seattle last year by one publication. Its menu stands out because the food is all cooked on an open fire. Please welcome Chef Berk Goodall, owner of Turkish restaurant Hamdi. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you for the invitation.
Oh, all of these dishes look so beautiful. Tell me about the restaurant and why you want to cook everything over an open flame.
Yeah, so I decided in a very young age. I was in Turkish national rowing team, and then I was looking for my future, and I love eating and cooking. It comes from my grandfather, which is the name of Hamdi, and then my mother. And then, yeah, I decided at age of 14, and I wanted to open my restaurant. It was my childhood dream. And then, yeah, I got some opportunity to be here. And then I think Seattle is the best choice.
Really?
Then, yeah.
Oh, good. And you like kind of teaching people about the cuisine as well, too, right?
Yes, Turkish cuisine is not that popular in the US. That's why it's more educational. We explain the guests how to eat, or what's the cuisine is like. And also it's very inspiring to cooking everything on the open fire and charcoal. So I think...
So no gas, it's
no
charcoal.
Gas. Yeah, we have no gas in the restaurant. Everything we're working with the oak wood charcoal or almond wood. It's coming from Northern California.
And I hear what we're making today is a very, very special recipe to you. Please tell me about what we're cooking.
Yeah, this is my mother's recipe. When we visit with my wife to Turkey, and then every time she makes this, and then it's just a very lovely, simple recipe, very like warmed. Basically, is a raw celeriac meze, super simple, just like raw celeriac grating and then mixing with the nice yogurt, which is different than the US yogurt. Is our Turkish yogurt is like more sour, and then there's a little bit mayo in it. There's a bit of lemon juice, seasonings, and then also we changed this dish a little bit, upgraded, and then we add some sweetness, some textures, so a little bit more fun.
Ooh, what's the first step? How do we get going? Because my mouth is watering.
Yeah, definitely. So we're gonna first step. Would you like to help?
Oh, yes, but do know that I have cut myself on this show. I won't do it today. I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding, but I won't do it.
First step, we have some celeriac.
Okay.
We're gonna grate it with the small grater.
Yeah. Okay. That I can do.
Yeah. And I'm gonna peel some apples.
And while you're doing all this too, tell us about the other dishes you brought in today. These are gorgeous.
Thank you. So this is our very traditional Turkish dish we call çiğ köfte. Originally, this dish was our kind of like a steak tartare. There was meat in it, but by the time dish got a little bit changed, now it's like a fully vegan. It's like a bulgur meze with there's Turkish spices, pomegranate molasses, there's pepper tomato paste, and then mix with the by hand, and then finish up with the over here olive oil, pomegranate molasses, pickled beets, and then endive. So basically, like we juice the lemon, and then it's just like a taco. Just like a one bite, nice textural, spicy, and then very like a Turkish dish actually. Like Turkey,
Okay, how much of this do you want? Because I barely have any.
We're gonna degrade the whole thing.
The whole thing?
The whole thing. If you want, we can just switch that. I'll do that for you, and then you do this one.
Yeah, maybe so. Oh my goodness.
So we're just gonna...
How fast? We're gonna be here the whole segment.
So
the whole thing. That's not what I was expecting you to say. That's totally fine. Great job.
So at the beginning, we were doing this way in our restaurant. Just grating everything by hand, maybe like a case of celeriac. And now we invested to get equipment for that. So everything does with RoboCook. So it's just a lot faster.
Oh my, you're also a lot faster. I'm in awe right now.
I mean, Turkish cuisine also, it requires a lot of labor.
Yes.
So it's just
labor of love.
Labor of love, a lot of. Also, we brought it here, like I mentioned, our restaurant just works with the open fire. So everything touches to the coals or the fire or the smoke. That's why we're gonna use some hay smoked yogurt today. So it's just...
we have about 2 minutes left too to whip this up.
We're almost there.
So it's all you. And what is this dish too while you're finishing?
This dish is actually our fully vegan dish. Is we using Kokojun yogurt, really nice vegan yogurt, and then mixed with our wood fire oven, roasted some carrots. There's a little bit mission figs in it. And then there's toppings like a dill oil. There's a little bit kumquat, and then There's a little bit puff fermented bulgur in it.
Ooh,
So
okay.
we-
What
we
else are you
added
putting
some
in here?
Grated garlic in it,
Okay, fresh garlic,
fresh
important.
garlic, and then we're mixing it with our yogurt.
Explain again what's in there while you're putting everything
This
in.
is a hay smoked yogurt with a little bit mayo in it. We're using our local yogurt. We care about a lot of like local stuff, so we try to
Definitely.
use the local milk, local yogurt. We have some salt and black pepper mixture.
A little seasoning while we
Little
go.
seasoning, yeah. And then we have some white tamari with the lemon juice in it. And then we're gonna add a little bit of the pomegranate molasses,
Ooh.
which is a big thing in Turkish cuisine. A little
Yum.
bit olive oil.
This looks so good. Okay.
And now we have Villa Gerada, our tahini,
Oh.
which is our great friends. They have great products. So we're just gonna add a little bit of the taste.
You're measuring with your heart. I
Yeah.
like this, chef. And then we just mix this all
We
together.
just mix it all together.
All right.
And then it's good to go.
And then this is a finished product while you're
It's
doing
the finished
that.
product, yeah.
I'm gonna steal a little fork. And while I'm doing
Definitely.
that, how exciting is it that you've been given this amazing recognition too as one of the top Seattle restaurants?
It's very honoring and very humbling. I think all our team and us like working so hard in our restaurant to showcase the Turkish cuisine. I'm gonna add this actual little bit of brown butter.
This was
So
amazing.
This is our finishing touch.
I don't know how it could get any better. So good. Okay.
So it's very humbling to receive this recognition or the hard work. It just shows like how much we put heart and soul into that. It's beautiful.
Yes,
It's
it really
definitely worth
is.
it, yeah.
And I know you wanted to have a tribute to your mother who recently passed, and I'm sorry
Yeah.
for your loss. So
Thank
a
you
lot
so
of these
much.
dishes
Yeah.
are from
A lot
her,
of this
right?
comes from her. We change it sometimes. Some of them just like straight goes into the menu. It's just big inspiration in my life. So that's why we wanted to honor her and then just make her recipes live. Yeah.
Beautiful. Well,
Thank
they
you.
are. Thank you very,
Thank
very
you
much
so
for
much.
being
Yeah,
here.
thank you very